I think a lot of people, firstly, they say, this is a big, glaring, missing gap in the Bible. Like, dinosaurs are a big thing, but the Bible never once mentions dinosaurs. So the Bible is obviously inaccurate and unreliable. And I'll just say to that, just because the Bible doesn't mention dinosaurs is not a big deal. The Bible doesn't mention most of the animals that have walked the face of this planet, both extinct and living today. So that the Bible's not meant to be a zoology textbook. That's not its purpose. That being said, there are some commentators who would say maybe the Bible does mention dinosaurs, because you've got a couple of interesting characters in the book of Job. You've got Behemoth and Leviathan. Now, Leviathan was like some sort of great big serpent, fierce creature, and Behemoth in Hebrew means great beast, I think, and is described as having a tail like a cedar tree. Now that sounds like a tall tale, I know, but sorry, a terrible joke there. Excuse that pun. But so it's quite possible that the Bible actually does mention Behemoth and Leviathan. But another question really is, well, how do dinosaurs fit into the time scale of creation? And again, there's multiple perspectives from a Christian viewpoint here, because as we all know, Christians differ on their understanding of the timeline of creation. You know, one viewpoint is that what everyone agrees on, in fact, is that God created the earth, everything on it, including the dinosaurs. But where do they fit in? Well, some people would say God created over very long periods of time, and that evolution was at least part of the process that he used in that creation. And then when the fall happened, when Adam and Eve fell, then sin entered into the world, but that sin affected human beings. Physical death, spiritual death, there's debate about that. But in essence, this viewpoint is that sin affected human beings only from a death perspective, but death had been a constant with plant life and animal life. Actually, death was just part of a healthy ecosystem. So from that perspective, dinosaurs lived and died long before human beings. Another perspective is that actually we don't need to think like that. Dinosaurs and human beings did live together at a certain point in time. Even though that's not the current popular scientific view, there is some evidence to suggest maybe at some point in time dinosaurs and humans did live together. I mean, if you look at ancient art in all different parts of the world, you've got rock art in North America, you've got Mayan pottery, you've got Roman mosaics, you've got South American artifacts, as well as literature where you've got dinosaur-like creatures such as Behemoth and Leviathan in the Bible. And you see this art and you see the literature that bears very much a resemblance to dinosaurs, and people say it's very, very, very possible that dinosaurs and human beings did live together for a certain point of time, and that would fit into a young earth creationist understanding of life.